Okay, guys. Today we're gonna be watching a video that I think needs to get talked about. There has been an issue recently with the chicken jockey trend. I don't know if for those of you who haven't heard about this, let me get my headset a little adjusted here. For those of you who haven't heard about this, this is a viral trend where people are going absolutely bad shit crazy for a scene where it is screaming chicken jockey to the top of their lungs. So I think we need to go over this, and I found a YouTube video that I will link underneath when I post this video that I think over this great. And I think I have not, I have watched it due to the fact that my other video didn't go very well. My audio shit out, but I'm going to do the same. I wouldn't say the same, but I might reiterate even more points now that it's probably happened already and give you my opinion on this and why I think that this entire situation was blonde for sure. Let's see if we can find a different video talking about it because I feel like I already went over that one and I want to make it. But let me get us a new one so we can fully go over this. If I can find a new one that works. This is a joke. Here we go. I got a new one. Awesome. Let's watch this one because I think that this is a different one. Therefore, it'll be a little better for both of us because I have not seen this one. Would be better for all of us to react to. So let's get this done and let's get this shown. Get it done, guys. All right. I don't think it would get removed from theaters for this, and I did say this the last time. Sorry, my camera's not exactly where it's supposed to be right now. I'm just trying to get this camera setup figured out. But like I said the last time, I don't think it's gonna get removed from theaters. There's rumors that it has. I'm not sure if it has or hasn't. In my local theater, it's still there. But the chicken jockey trend just needs to stop. It's not something that people should be dealing with. It's not something that kids should have to deal with. Because you gotta remember this demographic is mostly for children and gamers. Um, I didn't even want to fucking deal with this. When I saw the TikTok challenge, I debated not even seeing the damn movie because I was so annoyed with this already. Um, and then I heard that Jack Black was going or got mad and pulled his movie, which we'll go over that too because I want to make sure that's covered. But let's get back to this for now. Yeah, it did very well, and I really liked this movie. I don't know why it got as much hate as it did. I thought it was a very good movie. So I don't understand why people got all upset. And why it started so many issues that it did. That's still unknown to me. And yeah, sorry if I sound a little nasally, guys. My allergies have been god awful today, and I have like a mild cough that might persist later. Hopefully, like that. There you go. There's part of it. Won't be too bad, but yeah, let's get back to it. Uh, let's keep figuring. But yeah, I want you guys to see this. This is definitely something to talk about. Yeah, I really thought this movie was gonna do worse than it did. I didn't think it was gonna flop by any means, but I really am shocked that this movie did as good as it did. Because there was a lot of hatred in like the trailers. Like they were like, "He's not animated. We want this to be animated." Or if you're gonna do this, bring it into the real world. I can't believe you're doing this. He looks nothing like Steve, so on and so forth. There was a lot of hate for this movie. So the fact that it got released and it did as well as it did, it was no shocker. It was still a great fucking movie. Like I loved this film, but it was funny and it was, meant to be like a comedy and fun vibe, and that's what it was. It kept you entertained the entire time, and it kept um you guessing what was going to happen. And for those of us who played Minecraft, we knew some of the creatures and like the Slenderman issues and all the other stuff. So it was very interesting to see all of this, how it unfolded. So I definitely do not hate this film. I love this. Really? Two good movies too. Where are people punching trees? Damn, cross more than that. Don't hate him like yeah, he brings everything. That's why he killed the Bowser's song with Peaches and everything. He's always good. And he did Kung Fu Panda like a Chad too. He's great. That's the You guys have actually wait, I didn't know this. This is a real thing? Like, this actually happens in the game? Yo, I feel dumb. I've played Minecraft 100 times. I've never seen this. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen this because I wanna know, like, I've never seen this. Did you guys see this in the game before the movie came out? I mean, it might be there now because the movie was so popular, but was this there before? I don't remember. I've never been attacked by this. Have you guys? Like, I really, really wanna know. Like, I'm dead interested to know if you've been attacked by this creature. Damn, I didn't know that. Wow. I feel stupid now, and I've played this, like, hundreds and hundreds of times on survival. So that shit, maybe it's that rare, I just haven't seen it. That's when theaters lost their shit and were throwing shit. This is when it got stupid. You could yell chicken jockey in theater. I have no problem with people who yell chicken jockey in theater. Like, you do you. It's when you started throwing shit, and it wasn't just popcorn. Like they left out the drinks. There was people covered in soda by the time the scene was done. There was kids crying in some scenes. Like this is what made it not okay. Not only were you disrupting the establishment, you were destroying people's enjoyment of the movie, and you were attacking children most of all. And that is the worst fucking part of it all. You hurt children doing this. You scarred kids for life doing this. That's what I felt wasn't okay about all of this. If you would have been a PG, but let's just say I'm gonna say PG-13 movie, but let's say a rated R film, right? Like it was a Deadpool movie, and there was somehow some scene that made everybody go and yell something and throw shit. Okay, most of us, I'd say it's very rare that you see anybody under the age of 15 at those movies. So they can handle it. Okay. They can handle it. But the other issue was kids. We were involving and hurting kids. And that's what I wasn't okay with. It was like there was one of a 10-year-old crying, another of a kid just fully like scared and freaked out. And all because of these douchebag teenagers that thought we have to ruin the movie for everybody and we have to be trendy too because everybody wants to be TikTok trendy or YouTube famous. It's like, man, you're not going to be that. I mean, you might get lucky and get 10 to 20,000 subscribers. Most of all, that's most people's cap right there. And some people don't even get that. You're not going to be the next Mr. Beast. Like, stop putting children at risk because you're an idiot. That's all I got to say about that. Gotta stop. Yeah, I would have quit if this was my job, I'm sorry. And banning kids from seeing the movie didn't solve it and won't solve it because a lot of times you can just get an adult to do it with you and it's not a problem. You have to pluck it out at its source. You gotta tell them that, if they do some stupid shit like this, you're gonna remove them permanently. They're not gonna be allowed back at your theater ever. That's how you solve it. Because I don't know about you, like, I saw episode 3 today in theaters, loved it. It was like what Star Wars was my favorite thing growing up. And if people were throwing fucking shit in the Star Wars movie, I would hope they would be permanently banned. And that's what should have happened to anybody doing this disruptive shit during this film. Is it shouldn't even have went this far. They should have just been kicked out of theaters. There shouldn't be any doubt that you have to worry about people's safety or worried about a kid getting hurt or scarred for life because some douchebag teenager decides I'm gonna do what I please, and I don't give a shit who I hurt or who I gets in my way. I'm not gonna allow it to happen. I'm gonna adjust my chair really quick. I'm not in the fucking camera. I don't want to fuck with the camera. Just give me a second. There, I'm a little better. Little more in focus, but not as much as I'd like to be. But it's all right. We're working on the setup still. The setup needs work. But back to my point. You shouldn't be involving children in your bullshit. If you do anything that brings a harm to a child or puts them in any kind of fear danger, you should be held responsible. And I believe even to the point where the cops should have been making these people clean up these theaters because it's 100% on them for what they were doing.